Well, hello and welcome to this midday market check on Moneycontrol. I'm Nandita Khemka and with me is my colleague Yatin Mota. Well, it's another down day for the markets. Third day of losses. The Nifty and Sensex are losing anywhere between 0.5% or so, even though the Nifty is managing to hold on to that 18,600 mark. What's noteworthy is the fact that the broader markets have also joined the losses and they have succumbed to selling pressure this Tuesday morning. But the thing is that, Yatin, we've seen exit polls indicating that the BJP will perhaps win the Gujarat state polls by a landslide, but that wasn't enough to cheer the bulls. Perhaps what the markets are taking cues from are the global cues, because yesterday we saw the US services data coming in pretty strong, and that is piling on pressure on the Fed to press ahead with interest rate hikes for a longer period of time. If you look at the sectors, well, PSU banks are the only sector, is the only sector that's trading in the green. What are the top losers in today's session, Yatin?
So, Nandita, as you mentioned, markets are slightly nervous, or probably in the consolidation phase. 2-3 factors. Let me point out all of them for you. Number one is brokerages now believe that China opening up theme is doing well. So probably a lot of allocation and fresh ETF money, or the hot money probably that the FIIs have is going into China. Probably India flows are moderating, and probably we have the RBI policy tomorrow, which will decide the course of the markets as to what the RBI governor really thinks about inflation and rate hikes. Yesterday also we discussed the same. And the third point being obviously the Gujarat elections and the other state election outcome on Thursday. That is also quite crucial for the markets, because markets discounted somewhat all of these events in the last 1 or 2 weeks. But now when the actual results come, we are looking at some consolidation. And you are right that mid caps are also witnessing some selling today. One standout sector or segment which is doing well is the PSU banking lot. That sector is probably the only Nifty index which is in the green right now. And this is on the back of the Morgan Stanley report, where they have aggressively increased targets for a lot of banks, including Bank of India, Union Bank, all of these PSU banks, where we are seeing target upgrades from Morgan Stanley. So this is one standout pack. Let me point out the losers for you in terms of metal, pharma and IT. All of these sectors are down anywhere between 1-1.5%.
Right, when we talk about the mid-cap movers, we saw IRB Infra that was gaining in today's session because of strong toll collections for the month gone by. But if you look at RK Forgings and Bharat Forge, they were in the red because of weakness in the North America truck sales. Astra Microwave was another one that I saw was gaining in today's session ahead of the board meet to consider their fundraising. What are the other volume buzzers in today's session, Yatin, if you can point out that?
Yeah, so as you said, IRB Infra, PNC Infra, all of these road come infra players are up anywhere between 4-5%. TCNS brands, and what the Economic Times has reported that Aditya Birla Fashion Retail, that is one company which is eyeing stake in TCNS brands, and that stock is up 6%. Westlife Developers, this is basically nothing but the McDonald's India franchise. And after their vision 2030 or thereabouts for the next 5 years, they are also looking at a 6% gain. In the banking lot, we have Bank of India, which is up 6%. Morgan Stanley, as you has revised the target price to 125. Losing end, we have IRFC, that is down 4%, RVNL, that is down 3.5%, Ease My Trip, that is down 6%. But look at the volumes in the PSU bank names. PNB, 1,000 crore traded already in terms of value on the NSE, 1% up for that one. Adani Enterprise is doing well, 850 crore turnover. That stock is up 2.5%. Bank of Baroda, 500 crores cash volume, almost 2% up. And if you look at the 52-week high list, we have a lot of PSU banks there. IDBI Bank, Bank of India, Union Bank, Bank of Baroda, Indian Bank, PNB. All of these stocks have hit fresh 52-week highs.
Now, Yatin, bulls have taken a back seat for now, but when we speak to market participants, do you feel that the Santa rally that we had seen, the early rally that we had seen will come back in the coming weeks? Because traders may be taking profits at higher levels, but then as the market sees some dip, do you expect more buying to come in? What are your market trends saying?
So ever since you have spoken about Santa rally, markets have gone into correction. Probably we have to take off that jinx. But jokes apart, I think personally, and whatever we gather from the market chatter, experts, everybody is confident that the earnings will be there. Budget would be,
A trigger.
a key trigger for the markets, and mid caps have not, really done the catch up with the large caps in terms of the market rally. We are at all-time high, but mid cap and small cap indices are still far away from making those highs. And I probably think that catch up should happen in the next 1 or 2 months, probably in and around budget or in Jan. Can't say about Santa rally, but probably markets should consolidate and mid cap should outperform. That's the broader theme that market participants are talking about.
Mid-cap outperformance seems to be the broader theme going forward. Well, with that's a wrap on this midday market mood check. But I'll be back with a chat with Lata Venkatesh on what to expect from the RBI policy tomorrow. That's coming up at 2 p.m.